Alrighty guys, it's my first ever hobby box from Upper Deck unboxing. I thought I might give something different than Pokemon a go. This is Upper Deck Series 2, so we're looking for Meachoff and Celebrini, but you know, any kind of gold outburst would be cool. You guys are probably gonna have to tell me the value of the cards in the comments, but let's get right into it. So, I kind of got into the hockey card hobby box ever since Pokemon got a little bit too overhyped, and I just needed something else to kind of, you know, scratch that itch. So we got 12 packs, 12 cards each, 1 in 12 for a base outburst card. So I'm not going in any particular order here. So we'll get this started and crack it open. Kind of got into it just to collect Canucks cards for my brother. So we'll just do one from each stack and we'll just see how we go. We're looking for also anything high gloss or deluxe. Alrighty, so Reinhardt, and we're just gonna do a little. Ooh, we got a Young Guns renewed. We got a Young Guns canvas. Alrighty, so we got Young Guns Maxim Cyclicov. Okay, so he's with New York Islanders. Shoots left. That's nice. We got a Young Guns renewed, Tim Stützle, and the portraits, Brennan Othman, and then a bunch of other inserts. So, not bad. All right, we'll move over to the next pack. Yeah, apparently Old Mate Celebrini is pretty hard to pull. Well, I can already see I got a checklist here in the back, so that's kind of a good sign. All right, we'll do the little... okay, that's all the base, so we'll get that out of the way. UD Canvas, JJ Paterka, and Connor Bedard playlist. That's about it on that one. And then a whole bunch of base, except for the checklist, which is Austin Matthews and Big Dog Nate McKinnon. Boop, boop, boop. All right, third pack. Today, I decided I was going to buy more hockey cards because I sent in my Celebrini and Lane Hudson for grading. So, okay, let's take a look. Got nothing there. Shane Wright, I pulled a silver outburst of him earlier. All right, on tour, Anaheim Ducks. Is it a parallel? No. Ooh, Young Guns, Lane Hudson, and Logan Mailloux. Well, not bad, but the teammate ones aren't really worth a huge much. So, but that's a hit. So, we'll take it. We'll take it. And everything else, okay. This is the bottom left stack. My editing is not going to be particularly great for this one, guys. I do apologize. Jaden Struble, anything deluxe? Nope. Okay. Bang for my puck, Elias Pettersson. Oh, EP40. Young Guns Samuel Hosnick. I think I got the canvas of his from the extended series, and welcome aboard Lane Hudson. Okay. Not a bad insert, but another Young Guns there, and then another bunch of base, which we don't need. All right. We are 33% through the box. All right, let's see what we get here. I think this is like bottom right. Okay. No deluxe or anything like that. Okay, into the pile. Is that a parallel base? This guy, this one's a very common Young Guns. Nothing too hot. And there we go. Ooh, Tyler Myers again. How nice. The giraffe. Alrighty. So, pull that apart, throw you away. Okay. Lightning, DC, on a heater, Malkin, Cutter Gauthier, and Olin Zellweger. Okay, another Teammates Young Guns, and these are my two inserts, and we don't really need to care about the rest, except for Brock Bester. He's going into the Canucks folder. Okie dokie. All right, halfway through, pack number 7. One day I'll figure out how to get these like at a consistent rip rate. All right, throw you off to the side. Let's see what we got here. Anything deluxe or nothing deluxe. A UD canvas of Boone Jenner, on tour Canadians with Cole Caulfield and Suzuki, and Connor Geeky, Tampa Bay Lightning. But nothing else really of too big importance in here. Okie dokie. Pack number 8. Starting to get a little bit worried here, but you know that's what it is. Oh, got EP base there in the back. He's going into the folder. Let's take a look here. I didn't spoil anything, did I, for myself? Nothing. We got a Young Guns renewed. Panarin, UD canvas of Morgan Riley, and Mitch Marner, Young Guns renewed. That's not a bad one. And then Willie Nylander right behind him. Cool. Well, that is currently how many Young Guns now? That's 6. So not doing too bad actually on the hit rates for the pack. So, and of course we got EP40, who's going to join Brock Besser. All right, last 4 packs. We are going to get our outburst here. Gold outburst, show it to us. Gold outburst Celebrini. All right, we got Lou, Nick Paul. It likes to give me a lot of Lightning characters. Luke Shen. Ooh, Fluorescent 64. That is Anaheim Ducks, Sam Koenig. Red. That's a hit. JT Miller, who, rest in peace, he's gone over to the New York Rangers. Good guy. My favorite character, one of my favorite characters in the last Canucks. Ooh la la. Anyway, and no deluxe or any high gloss. All right, this all goes to the stack. Pack number 9. Oh, pack number 10, sorry. Boom. Into trash go. All right, anything deluxe? We got a deluxe. 83 of 250. I don't know who that is, but it's a deluxe. It's my first deluxe I've ever pulled from all the packs I've opened. I'm happy with that. It is Eli Tolvanen. Nice. That's going to the pile. That's probably a $3 card, but it's still a deluxe. Dazzlers, John Tavares Blue, and Ilya Sorokin, Young Guns renewed. Not bad. Not bad. I already have that one, so rest in peace. Okay, last 2 packs here. Well, I'm going to remove my pile of base I have here and just plop it off to the side. Okay. So, the outburst should be in either this pack or the next pack. Niels Hoglander, favorite. Yep, there's the outburst. I see it there. I don't know if it's a Young Guns outburst or... And it's Andreas Englund. So, probably another $1 card. Young Guns Nikita Brishkov, and Electricity Ottawa Senators Brady Tkachuk. Alrighty. And there's nothing in the back here. No. Fun. Alright, last pack magic. Can we get the Celebrini or the Michov? We shall see. And onto the ground it goes. Okay. Nothing. Corey Perry, Connor Garland, I have that card. Okay. Playlist, Sebastian Aho. Young Guns, Jet Lachenko, I already have him. And ooh la la, Ilya Sorokin. Alrighty. Well, a little bit of a disappointing crop of cards, but not the worst. So, go through the Young Guns first. So we actually got a pretty good batch of Young Guns in there. So we had Nikita Prishkopov, Ilya Sorokin renewed, a deluxe Kraken, Eli Tolvanen, Young Guns Mitch Marner. I think that's probably going to be the best one in the crop. The teammates, which of the Ducks, Philip Kemp, Samuel Holznick, Logan Mailloux, and Lane Hudson teammates. Tim Stützle renewed, and the canvas of Maxim Splakov. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then we have our Silver Outburst Andreas England, and then the Fluorescence of Sam Colangio. Alrighty, well, that's it for the cards today. Maybe we'll see you again in a week or two. All right, bye.